So here we have a question, which of the following species is not isoelectronic with any of the others? We're given a list of 5 elements, and each element has a different charge associated with it, as you can see. What isoelectronic species are they refer to two atoms which can either be ions or molecules that have the same electronic structure and the same number of valence electrons. So we were given 3 options. The first option that they gave to us was V with a charge of +3. So if we go ahead and look at the periodic table, here's that element, vanadium. We're going to go back 3. So even though it says it has a charge of +3, we're going to go backwards 3 to see which element we end up at. So 1, 2, 3. We end up at calcium. The next element that they give us is calcium with a charge of 2+. So we're going to go to calcium, and since it's 2+, we're going to do the opposite of going forward. So we're going to go back 1, 2 elements, and we end up at argon. The next element we have is just argon. The fourth element we have is chlorine with a charge of -1. So we're going to do the opposite of going backward, and we're going to go forward 1. So we end up at argon. And the last element that we have is sulfur with a charge of 2-. So here's sulfur. Since it has a charge of 2-, we're going to do the opposite of going backward. We're going to go forward 1, 2 elements, and we also end up at argon. So for 4 of those elements, the calcium 2+, the argon, the chlorine 1-, and the sulfur 2-, we all ended up at argon. It was only for the vanadium, the 3+, that we ended up at calcium. So our answer is going to be A.